Okay, my friends, let's go ahead and go with your reading. And actually, for you all, 4 cards wanted to come out. This is the 4th one. So let's go ahead and talk about all of them. The first one is the High Priestess, and the High Priestess represents to me psychic intuition, psychic abilities, trusting your inner self, also maybe in any hidden secrets or hidden agendas that may come to light. So I'm feeling like any of you guys that are, I'm feeling especially in the workplace, this could be a romantic relationship or a friend relationship, but I'm getting the workplace for some of you where there are secrets, talked about, or there's someone is not up to snuff or covering some of the bad work they've done. And if they want to involve you, then of course, stay clear of that. Yeah, I'm feeling that quite a bit with some of you Virgos, not all of you. And this particular card, when I pulled it, something else came to me that this is for a few of you. So I think that's why the 4th card wanted to come out so much, is because this is not for everyone. But I actually do really love the High Priestess. She knows the cycles of the moon. She gets it. She doesn't get unwavered or off balance. She's very balanced. So, just sort of stay tuned to your psychic abilities, because I think that's going to be awfully important for some of you for the beginning of December. The next card to come up is the Star card. I mean, this is a major arcana card. This represents that the planets are in your favor. The stars have aligned. You may actually feel like a star. Maybe some of you feel acknowledged, and you're getting, the spa treatment kind of deal, and that would be awesome. As you can see in this particular card, there's a lot of water, and then there's the sky. So it's feeling like you're very grounded, but then also that you are tuning into spiritual activities. There's a lot of hope and optimism. So whatever this card is about, they're not facing each other, and I always pay attention to that. She's facing away. So there almost needs to be a card, and maybe I'll pull a clarification card in front of this to see why the High Priestess came up as important in some of your readings. But this one, I'm feeling like I'm seeing this water dripping down from her arm, and it's dripping down here. That's really what I'm noticing most. So I think, Virgo, you just really feel grounded, a lot of you, or at least being around water. I know it's December, so Northern Hemisphere, it's cold this time of year. But that could even mean taking a bath or going to the spa. If you like it, go to a hot tub. But something about being around water and in water is good for your physical body. That's what I'm hearing. It's great for your physical body, especially from, well, like where she is, almost the waist down. That will help relax you and make you feel better. If you have any physical lower abdomen, hip issues, even knee issues, this could be very helpful to you guys to ground, because you are an earth sign, so you get it, but sometimes we need reminders. But all in all, this is a positive card. It means that hope is on your side, that there's more things to come career-wise for you, joy, optimism. So yay, I'm glad that one came up. These two have fairly similar colors. This one's about the star and the moon, so the planets are working with you. All right, the third card is the Six of Pentacles. And to me, this represents being generous, wanting to give. And this could be you. It could be that you're feeling very generous towards your family. Of course, the holiday season is coming up. So maybe you're buying a few extra special things for your family. I feel like some of you want to spend a few more bucks than you normally do to buy like a I don't know. I'm feeling more like a blanket or a sweater, something with cloth. Yeah, something cloth wise, um, for your family. It could be for friends as well. I'm seeing some of you buying house decor. So maybe you're redecorating your house, or you're putting in candles, or you're hanging up, Christmas stockings or trees. I mean, if you're into Christmas or Hanukkah, then you would be doing that. You might be doing that. Um, the caution here, as you can see, where this guy has one hand behind his back, he looks a little bit like he wants a handout. And this is a card of charity. So, just make sure that you feel like you're giving to the right people. In fact, if you're purchasing gifts and then afterwards you have that buyer's remorse, watch that, because you don't want to overspend. And this is about pentacles. This is about our money. So it just feels like to me that there is some generosity in December coming from you. And, just make sure that it feels true and genuine for you to purchase or to give to others, maybe organizations, only if it feels right for you. Sometimes, you get calls from the different organizations, like what the children's hospitals, and that's fine. Just, make it feel true to you, make it feel genuine. The last card that wanted to come up is the Five of Swords. You know what? Actually, I want to go back to this for a minute. This card can also represent a raise or a promotion. That would be awesome, Virgo. So any of you that, is becoming, the end of the year, and you've been expecting a raise, or you've been expecting a bonus or commission or a promotion, that could very well happen for you. And this woman in the blue dress really stands out to me. I don't mean to stay so long on this card, but it's talking to me now. This woman in blue. So someone around you that feels authoritative can help you out. This could be a coworker, but it could be a supervisor. It could be an advisor to your business. All right. So on to the fourth card. This is the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords represents your idea or our idea is different than their idea. There's a conflict of ideas. Something needs to be worked out. Some details need to be worked out. So if you own a business and you're trying to purchase some land for your building, or trying to purchase a building, or trying to lease a space, and you and the landlord have conflicts, then, it could be anything like that, or you in a relationship. If you're in a love relationship, it could be, where do I want to go for the holiday, or where do you want to go? Or it can be even like, should we have children, or should we not have children? So this can be a variety of ways in which it can fall, but I do feel like that there is going to be some type of conflict for some of you Virgos, that you're really going to have to talk it out and think it out, because the swords are about our thinking. Maybe it's not as severe as you think. And maybe, you could lean a little bit or compromise a little bit with the other person. Interesting too, this blue bird. So I'm getting with you guys a lot of bluish, these two are kind of bluish, grayish green. And then she stood out, and also this sort of pelican, or peacock rather. So feeling to me like there is peace. There can be peace with this conflict. Let's pull some clarification cards and see what comes up around this. Okay, well, the Five of Swords in reverse. Wow, okay. This is a whole different deck. This is the Five of Swords in this deck. And this is the Five of Swords in reverse in the Hanson-Roberts deck. All right. So this could mean that, yeah, there has been a conflict, but you can turn that around. You can turn it around. Or that maybe you feel like that your suggestions, your opinion is the right one, and you're not willing to give. You're just not willing to give anymore. I was talking earlier about compromise. I don't know. It's coming up for me, for you guys, that you're really not wanting to compromise. So let's see what else comes up. Okay, another sword card, the Seven of Swords. All right, a lot of thinking going on this month, Virgo. The Seven of Swords represents someone who, you look at him and you think he's kind of like has this look on his face like, haha, I got away with it. So maybe someone who's taking your ideas, and to you they're looking like kind of a thief in the night, and you want to protect yourself. So that could be the Ten of Rods. You guys have been working diligently towards a particular goal. The Tower means something has happened. This is clarification. So something has caused you to get to the point of really tuning into your psychic ability, because you've had some major abrupt changes. I'm not getting some of you real recently, but in the last 6 months, like major changes in your life. It could be that someone has passed on. It could be that, sometimes this represents fire in our house, or a vehicle that's not working correctly and was smoking, or, something like that. But it does feel like that there has been major upheaval. Wow. Okay, Virgo. Well, now I'm getting the Ten of Swords. So the Ten of Swords represents finality to a bad situation. And all of these are clarification cards. And every one of them had a connotation of, this in reverse, this is sword, these are swords. A lot of thinking that maybe people haven't treated you right, or maybe you haven't been acknowledged, or someone's stealing away with your ideas. The Tower card came up, so it involved changes for you, and you've had to carry a lot of load at work. You've just had to do a lot of different things. All right, my friends, let's add these up numerologically, the original 4 cards, and see what comes up. So there's the 2, 19, 19 and 6 is 25, and 5 is 30. And that deduces to 3 in numerology. And 3 in numerology has to do with hope and optimism and expression. I'm also looking at these and comparing to the major arcana cards. And the major arcana cards for this particular number is it's the Empress. I sprained my right arm, so I'm using one hand. But it is the Empress card. So this is about new birth of new ideas. It can be actually about birth itself, because the Empress card, especially in this deck, is a woman who's 9 months pregnant and just ready to give birth. So if you're going to be a new mother or grandmother or aunt or uncle, good for you. Or you may actually be ready to give birth to new ideas, and you're being very generous here, and that is wonderful for the people around you.